Murali sir, thank you for being part of the second edition of the India Proptech Demo Day 2025, curated by RealtyNXT, and we are honored to have you here as our keynote speaker today. Your journey with Shriram Properties has been highly inspiring, and your perspective on the evolution of real estate is what's going to add so much more meaning to this conversation that we're going to be having. So once again, thank you so much for being
Thank
part
you,
of
Shikha.
this.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start with the questions now. Murali sir, if you had to describe in one sentence, what's the biggest shift you've seen in the real estate industry in the last 20 years?
I will not say last 20 years, at least about 8-10 years, there has been a big shift. If you look at real estate, 2000 was the first time ever real estate has been given big impetus by Government of India.
Right.
First time they introduced some kind of benefits for real estate under Shri Vajpayee's government in 2000. Ramjathan was Urban Development Minister. He brought in 80 IB. So that propelled a lot of housing demand. The next one was 2005 November, which is foreign direct investment was to be permitted in real estate. That was a second flipping moment.
Okay.
But thereafter, you had a lot of Lehman crisis and various other debacle. I would say in 2016-17, some of the major reforms led by demonetisation. I would say there was a major game changer. Demonetisation is one major game changer. RERA is the second major shift. Third one is GST, introduction of GST. The introduction of GST brought in a lot of new way of doing things. I'm not talking about GST2. GST2 is cream on the cake.
Yes.
These three, if you look at from 2000, this 80IB, then foreign direct investment, there was a lull period, then demonetization, RERA, GST1 was the biggest game changer in defining real estate industry days.
Interesting. I had not much insight about the back of it, but thank you so much for that. Now, as a keynote speaker at the India Proptech Demo Day 2025, how do you view platforms like RealtyNXT to be beneficial for PropTech innovators, builders, and also startups?
What has happened the last 20 years, 25 years is not going to have any relevance for the next 5 years or 10 years. What we have seen in the last 20 years or 25 years will witness much bigger things in the next 5 years.
Right.
India is an amazing growth path, the fastest growing economy in the world, and also the per capita GDP has been growing phenomenally well. More than everything else, the aspiration of the home buyer is increasing like there is no tomorrow.
Right.
Hence, next 5 years, when India hit a 10 trillion economy, real estate is going to play a very, very important role in making 10 trillion economy. Not only that, Viksit Bharat 2047 will become real, given the leadership today, what we have in our country, which will become real, which will take India to have 30 trillion plus economy, GDP size. But in the next 5 years, what we have seen in real estate last 20 years, we'll see much bigger things in real estate. Under this condition, what RealtyNXT or the PropTech, what you guys are doing it now, is the most important one today in the country for this sector. Because technology has to play a major role.
Right.
If at all we need to see what we have not seen in the last 20 years.
Right.
And technology will play an important role, which you will not only contribute for real estate growth, you will also contribute to India's growth of becoming 10 trillion economy and also becoming Viksit Bharat. So what you guys are doing is very apt, very timely, and it's going to be the game changer.
Technology itself is this pivotal point for another revolution of real estate in itself. So absolutely. Okay, my next question is, what do you think hasn't changed in the sector at all, no matter how much technology we've seen or will be seeing?
I will not say nothing has been changed. People take long time to accept the change. So particularly in the construction industry, wherever there is an emotion attached, people take longer time to change. When there is a logical thing, people try to look at the reasoning and try to adopt the change.
Correct.
But when it comes to emotional, they take longer time to change.
Absolutely.
So Housing is one such product. Even today, it's emotional and it's driven by the woman in the house. It takes little time, but next 5 years is going to be a bigger game changer. Hence, people also will start adapting. For example, you was presenting the concrete and all that.
Right.
It takes longer time for people to accept. But we cannot wait any longer because as a country, we are moving very, very fast.
Correct.
Urbanization, the way it is taking place. I recall a McKinsey report way back in early 2000. They talked about 2030 and 2042. This is what happened. We have witnessed already about 10 years ago what they predicted has happened. So that's the speed with which India is moving forward. Also the leadership making a big change.
Yes.
So making every Indian citizen to be not just contented, to be a little more aspirational.
Got it.
That's the mindset which has come in. Hence, adapting to the new technology will be much, much faster compared to what we were about 15 years ago.
Absolutely. And that's the only way to go now.
Yeah.
So at India Proptech Demo Day 2025, we are seeing startups solve everything, right from approvals to sales to energy efficiency. Now, what type of PropTech solution do you believe developers like Shriram need right now?
We are way ahead in quite a lot of things in adopting the technology. We have already launched one app for SPL Next. So bringing all the customer interaction and into that app, we already started
Awesome.
started the exercise and started the experience. Customers started experiencing now. If at all you need to grow, see, also we need to look at one is industry growth potential, other is consolidated market position today.
Correct.
Earlier, was catered by 1,000 people. Today, just 10 people are catering the same thing.
Right.
Because of market consolidation.
Right.
Which means 10 people or these small percentage of people, they will grow 100% in a year, or they can grow 100% year on year.
Correct.
That's a possibility.
Correct.
That growth cannot be achieved only through human interface.
Right.
Technology interface is the must for us to scale up.
Got it.
So from Shriram Properties, we are moving very fast in adapting to new technology, whichever the corner it comes from, whether to give better customer experience, whether to bring better experience to the even government who is dealing with things so that they can be more efficient, or even documentation process, or banking process, or even the construction technology.
Right.
We are adopting new technologies to make sure that we can shorten the time period for delivery. Also, we can give a better experience. And today, customers are looking at something new.
Yeah.
If you look at other industries like e-commerce or any other industry, automobile, e-commerce, or even right from procuring groceries, technology has come into play.
Yeah.
So people also accepted.
Right.
Earlier, they never accepted that. People also start accepting.
Correct.
When there is a acceptability, this also will happen very fast. So as an organization, we are moving pretty fast and looking at where all the opportunities. Only thing, can you adopt yourself fast enough?
Yes.
If you don't adopt yourself fast enough, somebody else will do it. And you'll be running behind. So hence, that will be one challenge.
Right.
All the time, making your people to accept the change which is happening around us. That's a challenge which owners to deal with that.
My next question was about how you're getting your people to adopt it, but I think you've answered that already.
People have to accept, otherwise they will be missed out. So they'll just get missed out.
And you have to be fast enough, because if you're not, when you do, another technology comes in, then you have to start from scratch.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of evolution needed in this. Well, my next question is, what's the toughest part about making technology adoption stick inside a large developer organization? Can you explain this to me a little in detail?
There are two ways to do that. So ours is kind of a little democratic organization. We give, I get a lot of free time. I don't do much work.
Right. Okay.
Because the team is doing everything. That is possible only by empowering people. When you empower people quite a lot, there are a lot of advantages. That they manage the business in a most appropriate way, and governance, compliance, ethical, everything is given. When you empower people, and also they take responsibility, ownership, and deliver fast. The negative side is when you want to bring in something new, I mean, they are empowered so much, they can decline. They can say no to you.
That's happened with you before?
It can happen.
Okay.
So what we do, consensus building. Quickly, work around on consensus building and make sure that people accept.
Fair enough.
So the consensus building exercise is where I focus. I don't manage business, I manage leaders. I have good set of leaders, I just manage leaders. Managing business, they do it. But solutions for business, you don't need to push the solution for business.
Right.
If you can create consensus amongst your leaders,
then
they know how to do it. So that becomes a little easier for us, organization like ours. So
That's
if it's not a mom and pop shop or it's not a proprietary organization, it's a completely board and company, governance as the first principle, professionally managed company, empowered professionals who handle things and deliver results. But you need to be the manager of managing the leadership.
Got it.
Then consensus to be developed.
That's a very interesting insight. Well, my next question is, what role do you see platforms like RealtyNXT and the India Proptech Demo Day playing in bridging the gap between developers and investors in the years ahead?
This is the only way. You need to go on talking to developers, consumers, and other stakeholders, startups and all the stakeholders. See, in this tech field, the success rate or anything startup or tech field, success rate will be less than 1%. So you need to attempt 100 things to get one success.
Right.
So you need to keep on, educating people.
Correct.
Continuously making progress. The most important one is without giving up. That's the most crucial one.
Yes.
Otherwise, people tend to give up. So when they think that short-term success is not coming through, today's world is very fast, particularly youth is looking at quick results.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification. So they are looking at immediate results.
Yeah.
When that doesn't happen, they should not give up and move on. Nothing happens overnight.
Absolutely.
Microsoft has not been built overnight. Apple has not been built overnight. And it is not that they have been built with only success after success. There have been failures, there have been ups and downs, their product has failed. Quite a lot of things happen. Not only these two, everywhere. Even our own, tech giants, whether it's Infosys or Wipro or Cognizant, TCS, everyone. Even in Shriram Group, we had the same ups and downs. But are you convinced about what you're doing? Are you staying long enough to get the solution? Third one is, before doing anything, we need to keep in one thing in mind. Whatever we do, does it give solution to the society?
Okay.
Whatever the product or services, as long as it gives solution to the society or community, the product will be very successful.
Again, another.
If there is no connect to the society or community, or if it doesn't solve the problem existing in the society, it doesn't become successful. If that gives a problem to the society, the product will become very successful. You need to, technology maybe a little bit of tweaking may have to be done. So we need to look at what is the problem statement, what is the solution. Is it the right solution? If the answer is right, tech is an enabler.
Right.
So how do you bring tech as an enabler to walk towards a solution? If your tech is right, you will reach 100% commercial success.
Amazing. PropTech founders take that as one of the biggest advices you'll ever get. Okay, well, my next question to you is, if you had to give one piece of advice to the CXOs, the investors and the startup founders in this room about surviving and thriving in the next decade, what would it be?
Be convinced about what you want to do. Be convinced about the solution what you are providing. Stay long. That's very, very crucial. Stay long, you will become successful. That's very, very crucial.
Absolutely. Got it. And if you had to give Kritika Singh Rawat and RealtyNXT one piece of advice on how we can next year amp up this event even more, what would you suggest?
You started off very well. You are on the right path. When you are on the right path, you should not look back too much. You should look ahead and keep marching forward in the same direction. You guys are doing phenomenally good work. You have created some kind of awareness.
Right.
Consensus building also started now. It's not, take out the fruits now, maybe a little longer time, but keep marching towards this. You will hit your destination.
Stay long.
Yeah, stay long.
Okay, my last question to you is, what message would you like to share with Kritika Singh Rawat and the entire RealtyNXT team that has curated this platform from scratch?
Congratulations to Kritika and her team. Phenomenal work you have done. I just saw the set of people. You have been able to get the right set of people to this. It's just not some crowd. You have been able to get the right set of people to this event. That's a first success. Next one is get the right set of speakers,
Right.
a right set of people to address that. That's a second count on the right path, and I wish all the very best for Kritika Rawat and her colleagues and team members to continue the journey, and wish them best of luck and best wishes to them for a great journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was lovely talking
Thank you.
to you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much,
Thank
sir.
you.